Hello everybody, it's Big Al with more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. So, this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is dedicated to the smaller players. And some of it's going to be me, it's going to sound like me boasting, but it's more about giving the smaller players confidence, okay? First off, before anything, I am going to show you the main army. And this is the Big Al Winter account. This is the small account. Okay, I don't care about the report. I want to show you the gear. And I've already dismantled some of my gear because of the seasonal elven hammers. That's why I have to show you it this way. As you see, Frodo, my tank, he's got purple gear, 3 stars, some refines, all purple. You have Gandalf the White. Yes, he is all gold, but as you can see, there's only a couple stars on a couple of them. I got nothing on that on the accessory. Dwalin, as you can see, gold weapon, purple gear. Gimli, gold weapon, purple gear. And I don't even have a damage accessory either. So, with that being said, these are the things that I want to show you that even small accounts can accomplish. Look at faction points. Faction points are a collective. They come from merit. They come from taking enemy tiles. They come from killing defenders and doing siege on keeps on the first occupation. And there's a few other things, and I know I'm missing them at the moment. But look, I'm in 48th, and this is faction, and the faction has anywhere from 200 to 300 players. Okay, and with seasonal rewards at the end of the season, certain rewards you are only allowed to get if you are in the top 200 of the faction. But I'm 48th. I don't know how many we have in our faction. I want to say it's close to 250. But this is a very small account. Merit is the biggest contributor to faction points, plain and simple. But look at this. I have, say, 750,000 merit, okay? The leader has 7.5 million. To get in the top 100, you need over 2 million. I have 750,000. So, it's not just fighting that matters. And I hope this shows people that. The biggest things is when you're, even with small accounts, the biggest thing when you're setting up your army is that it's built right. And what I mean by that is, hold on, come on. I'm going to use this, okay? It's built right. Your units are right, your commanders are right. Generally, you want a tank, a support, 2 damage dealers. Sometimes it's 3 supports and 1 damage dealer. However you want to run it. But you have to make sure it works. So, now you're going into the commanders. You have to have the right gear on them for their role. So, Frodo is my tank. So all he needs is items that have unit defense and command. That's it. And all of these do. I was able to, because I had enough gear, I was able to get set effects on the right items. You only make set effects if it's the right item for the commander. Next are the skills, okay? He's a tank. I want him taking the damage. So on his skills, I want him to have as much damage reduction as possible. As you can see here, damage received by the commander's formation minus 30%. Yes, his damage dealt, and at level 5 is reduced, but his damage dealt is minus 10%. Well, guess what? He's a tank. I don't need him to do damage. That's where a lot of people struggle with tanks. They expect too much out of their tanks. They want them to take the damage. They want them to deal the damage. They want to do debuffs. They want to do regular buffs to your army. Okay? isn't taking the damage for 3 other commanders enough? Okay. So, next, Gandalfs. Both Gandalfs. White Council is the most important. Okay. So you want focus so that you can modify it. Okay, here. For every 100 focus, it gets an additional 20% to the reduction. As you can see, I'm a smaller account. I have 137. So for the 100, I'm going to get the extra 20%. Well, with the 37, say it's a third. What's a third of 20%? Is 6.6 or whatever. Okay. So White Council starts at 18%. I get 20% for that 100. So I'm up to 38%. And then I'm going to get, say, 7% for the extra 37 focus. Okay. So I'm at 44, 45% reduction on damage. That's his job. Okay. And then it also depends on if it's Gandalf the Grey or White, what else you're doing with it. And then your damage dealers, they are set up to deal damage, not take damage, deal damage. And again, this is for the smaller accounts. So you need the commander damage, you need the commander attack on physical damage dealers. And you have to make sure that their skills are right. Certain commanders, the skill order matters. And what that means is, let me go into Gimli, for instance. Actually, I'm going to go into Dwalin. Okay, for him, for instance, what that means, skill order matters, means the order in which you enter the points. So, for Dwalin example, I have his 2 damage skills, Durin's Blood and Experienced Warrior. Durin's Blood is where you put the points first. And the reason for that is, you see right here at level 5, in addition, skill damage dealt, plus 10% for 3 rounds. So, now I go to Experienced Warrior. Now I'm going to max that out. So, this deals 200% physical damage once to 2 enemy formations. Well, wrong. It's going to do 210% because there's an extra 10% skill damage. Make sense? Okay. So that's what it means when people say that skill order matters. It's the order in which you enter the points. So, I'm showing you that even a small account can do a lot inside of a server. I'm 48th in faction points. I'm not even listed in merit. So there's other ways to get points. Okay? So, focus on your main army. You want your gear to be right for that commander. You want the skills to be right for that commander. You do not want to place a commander in a role that they are not made for. For instance, I don't want to put mountain trolls on Dwalin. Dwalin's built to take to deal damage, not take it. Mountain trolls taunt for the first 3 rounds, or provoke. I forget which one it is, but either way. So 3 enemy formations are going to attack the mountain trolls. Well, that also means they're attacking Dwalin if Dwalin has the mountain trolls on them. So it's all about getting things in order right. And it will help your game, and you can be productive. If you need help with this, reach out to me. I'm going to be entering in some reviews that people have left me, or thanks they have left me after I've helped them with their gear. So that you see, I'm not just talking out of my butt. I have helped many people. It's what I enjoy to do. I love helping people with gear. So, with that being said, again, reach out to me if you need help. I've said numerous times over my videos how to get a hold of me. It's in the description of the video. I have not done this before, but I do ask, please subscribe to my channel. If I have helped you, subscribe to the channel. You can ignore my videos if you want. But I definitely need to get some subscribes, some likes, get my numbers up for what I want to do with this channel. So, again, ask for help. Small people matter. They can make big impacts. So, like I said, this is one of the smaller accounts on the server, and I still got 48th in the faction. So, as always, make the most out of what you got.